wabrabo ene eye yawada the 12th of March ewa afi 2026 say efe na wasore say wonam kwan so ekwa adwuma bebi bia wo bia ye ma wachen ye da wase say de bia wo gebre na wo hwe Ghana ho Dwumadie so ewa Great Commission TV anope ye be share ye ho enkran kakra ye wia ye de agokansie mutiawa ade besomo sa so na newspaper krowakata no ne aba abonten no ye bebbo so di amamo ai be yiwa no ehye ho no mo sa ti ye krado oja no ano ode wo ye rofa eja no ebe hyew ye wi aye ne abedwafo ebetena se na ye di Ghana nkomo Ghana kanko ene Ghana impuntu ti mesel se bomode na gibre na tena se na mene wo efri no so we ekopem se no ndu bebo na ye di Dwumadie ni nyina edi esi. It's always a pleasure to be on your screen. Edina me so ananope emma kasama for yamansa anope moma yen hye ye ho kwan kakra na yen to me enfenko ye ndwuma so se ne be ya ade bia ye no ebe ko nenim na bibia aye fefefe anope ye nkwanhyensem no yato ne din say when you have a dream you have got to grab it and never let it go. Se bibisi woni so wo eni da so bi se bia da chi bi doctor na mpese me ye ana mpese me ye nurse ni police ni lawyer ni journalist certain anope ma sori ahomachi aba besi hanmu a meni mudi nkomo ya mesrew e wo se wo yire wo ho na ade no nsaka kwan ya obefo so a ebeboa ama Dwumadie no ana ade da woni so buta ye da woni so no won sabeka no e wo se wo yire wo ho eye dwumaden abotre na ebeboa ososo ema adehia na wohia no watumi ahia ne ye se ensamtwe adwuma no a wopese wo ye no watimi aye ne ye se wanhia se wanbisa amanfo for support wanje amanfo adwenkyere efa adeko a wopese a wo ye no a menua wanhwa ebefre wonsa na efre wonsa so a na se de bia no wo market time wo gina faako wo nko wanim wo nafofo move forward no wo de bia wo gina faako de bia wo sre de bia no na akwa bibi wo frama enta no pe ye hye ye ho kran ai me na wo ye hye ye ho kran de bia me ka cho se me nya perfect also wo nya perfect ye nyina ye hia de eno nti ye hye ye ho kran a eno na beboa ama Dwumadie a ye di ye sada no ebekọ yie na esede ashe yafunu ma enti se wo ni da so bi ana wo da iso bi ana bibisi we ni support se wo pese wo ye afie a me pa cho emma ne nko ne mom yere no na embra grab it boni beka ai wo mensa no twenembram na embra into reality se na be ya bibibia ebe ye fefefe when ni nkranhye sema anopa me ne omienu ai ye de ahye ye ho nkran se na be ya ene yawade eda no ebe koyie na bibibia aye fefefe ebusuafo moma ye ntwa ye ho sema na ye mbra we eye ni potete se ye ba Kofi Jerry or the agokensia mutiawa ade besomye ye basisia
achinye biom yeda ye yetimia asori nia tamfo hihye ye nia omodwen ye nia omoye ye ni nyina twedi amponya amma ba kokura ankayen na enkayen so ewo Kristo dimu ade bia na pado ye bo empire yamansa can say be during inspirational words no so deep order ye so bia so mu ye hwe na wenjemu na madabida menje mukura sanye ti biara say your kwane de ebebem bebi bia wana pa wo mo kantamanto wo mo market no agbegbudo shi wo mo koba building for nyasem keto hwe kwan so ene a eso aye beja twedi amponya mefa obi anko bebi bia okọ na mfa ye nyina ensan ye chi embefie ni ayekopɛ no yensanka sene be ye bibitimi akoya no na ohia ya dambo ye twetwemu wo Kristo din mu amen. Edino aya Kofi Jerison and Debia Monemno, a higher great commission TV. Me pacho joining in live says here our Facebook, who feels so about TV, no, to great commission GH. Me pacho pa, Fatu is an entry in Commonu Bebrina and Rano Champions League night. But in Chiakas and Common Apostle Sylvia, Reverend Edmolai, and your papa, Chief Apostle, in Chiakas and Common was live says here, ya Madame Bakope, ya Madame Bakope, Auntie Asida Cassia, in Chiaso and Common, me pacho, Adiachi, Coconuba, Ebe Boy and papa, but as I said with me, joining Yenginano. You best start one on some Champions League. Now the local story kakrebi etimi afemu edia mamo. Meba join on the Champions League matches bebrena etimi ekoso. Na Arsenal the Gunners, and the Chelsea omutu kwan eko Bayern Leverkusen. Eko wiye na 1-1 in the first leg our Germany. Na as at 8 o'clock when a second game no so ekoso Bodo Glimt at Nefie e welcome Sporting Lisbon from Portugal. Eko wie ya no na Bodo Glimt atwane chiba ku mienu miensa 3-0 papa. Eno timi editor Sporting Lisbon. Na 8 o'clock and so no na Paris Saint-Germain oni Abonkele Blues, oni Abidjan Blues, and a team a boy, the so-called world champions, and a boy, no, now 5-2, and a courier, now Paris Saint-Germain, etimi, as a Chelsea 5, and a Chelsea etimi, a 2 mumiero, a courier, no, so now, I was Spain, on a Royal Madrid, the Los Blancos, the White Angels, the competition owners, no match Manchester City, at Tranechi Bakumi, Numiansa, Valverde to me a hat-trick. A courier no Man City omunsa egwomuti Pep Guardiola no de nsa eguniti. But yenko enko highlight no na yetimi asan aba studio e dia mamo.
De feu au Parc des Princes pour ce 8e de finale aller de la Ligue des Champions entre le Paris Saint-Germain
Saka na Fiorentina atena fie etimi awo Camille Rakob na Signal Olimark abetena fie any AS Menez enso Menz every Germany abetimi esi akan enye enyumre ewo Europa Conference League no mo yenko Tottenham Spurs never come twetwe bi entudwa omo defender any captain Dindi Romero or the Sembi etimi atudwa na den no de atudwa na sena komodidi na ekono one hwe ya samano edrua obetimi efree eye Spurs no obetimi every Spurs na wetimi apetim fufura obetimi adjoin efi say komodidi e ekono on Spurs board no enya nkasakasa bi enti one hwe ya na wetimi adjoin Spurs over the summer. Yanko Germany nemfa Afonso David in common entry na unim say Afonso David echo long injury and otimi returning about 1 or 2 matches be unim say after enrano wasanso enya injury bia ebetimi edini akọ out for very long again enrano na enye isi kura amano Afonso David yama enkoye emano this season kura will returning from injury timi bo 1 or 2 matches be 3 matches be wasanso akọ long injury akoye nsembi ediama Bayern Munich one share now our Samutimi assign a permanent left back over the summer. Yanko London, Yanko Crystal Palace. Striker Nidindi Meteta. And your woman say over transfer no Otimi Echo AC Milan Italy. Now Echo drew medicals no and Lusu medicals no almost a born return so about back to Crystal Palace. No Obayana na our injury Otimi stay out na Endura was so join the squad no one shayana enumere with Timmy up on the first game, Crystal Palace returning from a long injury. You call London. I only say, Arsenal, the Gunners, any Manchester City, ever share our Carabao Cup final later in this month, on the 22nd of this month, on Betini Asia, and referee about Jinasa Akenshiamono, Nidin Eddie Peter Banks, and you confirmed from the FA, say, oh no, and a bit Jinemo, Eddie final, no, it was a game anymore. Yanko Iran national team. In Commodidia Ebanese, say we need to accept Middle East. War na ekosono. We odabe sorry na we have to bomb. Obedabe sorry na we have to bomb. Ghana de ya danyamiasi. Yempe bomb bia efisi bomba assemble ba papa. In show tokura na ha say na bomb. Yesere nyame yempe sa de no. Na Iran national team de ekosono say one share na World Cup no ma withdraw efisi nia ekokosono na FIFA eden sema betuja say one na Iran national team no omentimi and feature our World Cup no na omefimu na kire say other team will be eligible to join a team ben na be join commodity no ekoso a ya de eno so ebetudwa me paucho nana mesraw our MCR room hono for picture of the day no etudwa ema ya hwefo wa join our Facebook picture of the day no say mama me more water pour me more water nsio pa pour me more water abonkele glues ye mamu nsio anapai me paucho joining live our Facebook Great Commission TV let's like and share me paucho joining the throw our comment section no edino eye Kofi Jerry ema uremfi mami enkai ya hwefo say ye mfi hakura ko akata pense muno eno so ebeba na beyiwa no nana anapelo hu nana ni lipo pa lipo fe oba bejina we unity fe no unity kama ya mansa so ene ebe call the ntwaso of the morning show no abayo so no hu fe papa abayo pa betie edi abetie ono so ebe to adwumedie ne so edi amanya refi every Saturday Sports Avenue me Kofi Jerry me the be this weekend no ya the be live and colored ya ni mpenifor be twetwe nkomo enti joining every Saturday anapa 8 pe and how joining na 10 na ye diegu na de toaso no adwa fanta no so edi entertainment no and so edi atoaso edi amawo edi no eye Kofi Jerry ema urefi de bia no kai se nyame ewo ho nyame enso eka ye ho makra mu nyina.
Enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dinatiati ni se na edro ni tie na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titiri pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade ewo ni badua ni muntin mu ama ohu atɔ kura ye dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edro ewu hia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura wo bekɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba eye victory e na wu hia wunya victory no ma na so biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de akyi a obi wo ho ani ti ne tadwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma mu kwa adwen mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsɛm ta adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonamro mu na esi fom no kura adwew ana ayetofo sɛ de edi fom ato mpaboa mu a eye victory na me kan fom a onum victory asa no na ye bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de oto ho anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛn humi wo de wo humi a na wo tie so o bra eye victory ene betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye wo ni padua no edura wunya ye victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no no ye ne basa eye victory ena me kan fo wunya victory bi no a ebeboa wo se doctor de wato aduro so sani a ubetimi anom victory na ka waduro wonu na ne se waduro no na abenu ma meat aduasa no anom we so na abenu ma no anom victory no so achi meat aduasa wo ye ne sa bibia abade kama ma se wo na se kaka wo ye agya ho adwuma mesraw edura me kan fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw nipa ne bia danse a ye pese ye fa wo ma danse na tie na se wo so koto a ubenya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mena ekobe 12 years di man nu ndro kan mojeduru 5 minutes de tim matutu ana se na meti tv hu ntumi na mehwe ne mu se omotan drobi esi victory herba victory garlic mixture ne mi ntodru sa ba modru no asa modru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sa no me di afi bi no se di ya na afi insa na afi bi no ntumi di bi afi mi di ma edrubone sa bi semi anu so no ntumi di anu so mi gba mu sa afi de anu so bi du bi no ntumi di bi afi mi hu de me nya me na ti edo no kan wo tv so a na me koto bi ni me no edo no anopa eni awiane anwumre no ande no se afi nyampala mi no adibia ntumi di mi se afi na to ta me ko ye black masa modro no die edoni ye na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nya me menses no bosom ni ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bi dro ha na makoto ba bia me we me timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bi dro me timi no bi tese na victory ni de in fact I don't know minim de wo mu de me koto bi me tie advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na me koto ye na dana me say ade yi to me padi mu no moja tropa yi to me padi mu ti me twa to me phone no so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na mo ahwe te say se wa hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me padi mu no me nya meze se no maduro e ma me hu sa e moja se bi like say kwotokwoto te say ni nyina flow kama to victory tie mintini enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abaso ammo me so abaso na edon ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone na aba mi nipadua ma ba di atenase wadro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol no se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 victory mkunimdie ne ade bremu
Awurade asomdwe
da masese majebre na matena se ama ye twa ye ho agokansie motiawa na Jerry Kofi Jerry ede besom ye bebia yedru no eye krowa kata no ni mpensempensemu na menua bema na ajiman prempe an enche oba beye mampeni wo oman mu eno nti ono na no pe mini ne tena se na krowa kata aba mountain no yedi emu enkomo nana machi
enu ana ti say
nyame adom na wo so
Awurade adom sisi Kofi Jerry obo akutia oba adwen ko so
abetia na na
o say fro abetia money show elu wa say da edi nen na hu na akopọ abetia di a wo bi be fa
ai wa wo sha we edi atia
biya wo ko de
nyame adom na wo so bibi adayi anope we yellow yi blinke pow
me president I know so be vice because first family enya no ya kama funi e kan madam
no
ebe ba so
ebe nyame ti ase ebe sa wo hwe anope motivation and conscience me de baye ade bi esi weni so no bo modern se obegrabe ade no so ati ase jemu ma ne kope
asemwasi
ai tesa uyirim
esa uyirim
ai na bibia ye fefe anope ikrowa krata aba mountain no fa ye hyase na ye ndimu enkobo
mera sa busua Ghana hundo Dwumadie na wani gusu a wo hwe no mesrew bomodea ne ko Facebook ko abebutintan social media so handles ahodo ni nyina Great Commission TVGH etwagu ho mpacho share mo manfo nya bi hwe na onya bi enkenkan na nya pese no nkomhwe bomodea afa hunsa boso na o manfo nya bi hwe na onya bi enkenkan na anopai Dewubo kata pese mu na dusu de me de hyase okunini Dewubo kata the daily graphic truth and accuracy every day any na bodin kese na opa the daily graphic animu ha wodin sem bebre na abebu a na said the abeto dwane se ye nyina ni tua se Iran any Israel ntokwa US wonu de wonu ho agimu ne nam so ama omanfo bi a wonu anu eduru bumu ya wonu abene eba economy ho sensem a wakasa na wo kirem se wanhwe a na ye fango ho sensem no atimi apaja kosoro bi se entia ye nya ene se okwa adwaman so a ma na ye fango ebo no e ma ni muso ne no na wono anu abene na wabobiw ewo ye fango sensem mu wode abetu dwa loni se analyst na wo mba ma ne se aban no empe se o my Ghana ye fuel ene ye petrol ene ye gas ne be kosoro dia wɔn mo de ama ɛto ahodoɔ bi a wɔde ato ɛyɛ patru ɛne ɛfango ɛso no onyi ni nyinaa sɛ oyi ni nyinaa de a sɛ adwama so ɛkɔ soro sɛ deɛ koraa no a sɛ deɛ tie bia no ɔman Ghana yɛbɛkɔ so atɔ no ɛyɛ patru ne diesel ne aboɔfoɔ mu wɔde ɛho afutuo ama ban no sɛ ban no bɛyɛ aso na wɔti a betumi aboa ɔman Ghana daily graphic da wɔkrataa no abɔ mu amaneɛ ne daily graphic da wɔkrataa no mu a ɛna ɔde ɛyɛ ɔhene pɔporɔ ɔwɔ nkramantam gama nkyɛ kintakita ekoturu ɔtɔ so mmienu wɔde nimfoni abɛto krataa n'anim ɛna ɔde kinchas a wɔno so tɔ so mmienu wɔno so ɔde nimfoni abɛto krataa n'anim ɛnka ne ama no ne so afɔ ɛyɛ honorable ɛyɛ Sherry Ayikobotwe wɔde nimfoni abɛto krataa wɔno na ɛnɛ yi wɔyɛ trɔfo pani ɛde ma Commonwealth ekuo no na ne nyinaa ne sɛ dwumadie bi ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ London aburukyima mu na no ɛna mpanimfo yi emienu ɛde wɔn mma no onyam akɔtɛ akyi sanso na ama no ne so afɔ ankasa emprempre wo ho Samuel Okudato Ablakwa wonu nyina edo ma no nyam akwakwata akiri na de efe ne se eye kintaki taiko churu a onu ye nkran ehene no enne wo hwe ne kenta a wafura a kyese Ghana mantimpa enti okọ ho no abomoden akọ Ghana ya fade no akwakoda ndadi wo ho na se de wone eye kintas wo mede nsa to nsa ye mu a omosere no eyade a eye nika eye aniso wode ehumfo ni nyina abakatafa etoso du miensa ewo di daily graphic tawbo ekrata no emu na di daily graphic da wo krata no mu na oba mane eneyi eko bi from say CE eye SEC na wo mo edo mo kasa wo mo ne eko bi edo mo ntoma apama no ni nyina so mo hwe se pension fund no won behwe no maka mo ntoma abom na o mahwe ba bi asusu ande bode ho be fa se de be beboa na wo mo bekọ ahomegye mu nyina no yatime abom abaso bo na chi no ye behwe se de a ehun sensem ne ho hyehyeye no ye papa ne mam no bekọ ahomegye mu no omo atimi akadwe ho bete dende daily graphic abo nsem mu nyina mu amane
ebusuafo se metwa so amama na me de mokọ eye daily guide na wo hwe eye front page hanmo a eye mampani his excellency John Dramani Mahama oni South Korea mampani eye Lee Jae-yong omufoni en eda hanom fefefe ne nyina efa eye visa ho sensem efeyi ye mampani ekodu honom no enkomo a omudi efa amanyosem ho na ebeboa ama timemufo a eye Ghana fo a omwo South Korea no omakwane ba Dwumadie omudi no bibibia ebeye soronko eno na no pay daily guide edi infoni ababeto ha amayen wo ba eye kratafa etoso miensa na minority quiz government over US air strike from Ghana and also akoye asem kesepa eye minority a omwo eye mashebedwemo ene edi ensamia tudwa omokira aban emekirem nenti a oje atomo se eye Ghana ye territory no are you in the United States for a launch year against air strike no wo ISI target ni no ekọ eye northern Nigeria ebe ya omambechim na ensema omude egu krata so no eye omu ranking member ewo parliament edema foreign affairs committee Samuel Abujinapo echemu a aban ensema all kanfa we no nyina enkosi aga ntebe ya omra na ombechiremu ye se na be ya asomdwe ebeba omenmu yes 2 Ghanaians injured in Dubai drone attack and I will share and chen hanmo eye Mohammed Mubarak Muntala or your interior minister. The phone in the Hanamo Fefe. Now, I say over 500k youth apply for security jobs. When and somewhere daily guide and a pay we kuche ediamaye.
China, Korea, Japan. And one cow take out almost to chance I was let China from the 2D. Why, it's not just a Jerry Cocontin, who may be Guswa, a babua, oh, yeah, as someone remember if you had any. Yes, and from I'm funny. The gate nano, besides Abri Kunte, Ade. When I bore you, I would have my member, the breast some of the chronicle to Bocatano, and find to us a truth independent, and it Nabudin Cassia. Now, over a year the chronicle and him how in Sembe Nabiguha. Now, or the a year, but I said, you know, Jim with more man for 1 hour damango, and can a swap one of her and Sassin or body any person. You are Samuel Abdullah Jinapo. ɔde ne phone abeto krata no krata to so mienu ɛna ɔba ma ne sɛ ɛfa ɛyɛ Nigeria strike ho nsɛnsɛm a wɔnom ɛkyekyem no wɔno ɔdwen ho wɔnte ase na ogina dɔm kuma no anamu ɛna ɔde nsɛm nyina to dwasa aban no ɔkyerɛ ne mamu a wɔnkyerɛ mu yemamu na ɔfan sɛ da bɛ Ghana foɔ ebenya so ɛmfa so wɔde ɛho nsɛm nyina aba the chronicle tewbo krata
CBG donates 300,000 Ghana cedis to support GMTF Hills Ghana Month campaign. Wenny and Semwa Anope, the Daily Democrats, Eddie Abraham.
Mamifa the spider Dwubo ekrata na entwaswe na ode enkane Ghana mampani His Excellency Nana Adanko Akufo-Addo droba ode nimfoni abeto krata na emu na ni nyina ene se omanfo ebekaye a ya na omo se efe bibi arrears na omo de brofo akese ni nyina se ya ka se arrears no a eye akatua akam na eno ne nam so amampanifo aboboa enkrata no ede akodan aban lawyer pani Yewura eye Dominic Akrutipinga ayini na ode ni nyina akọ nyina ne se prosecution ebe koso ne no na mampani dada Nana Adanko Akufo-Addo ene ye hwa papa hye ni chichi ne wa hye ni code na wa hana nipa anibra ba fie na ode ne foni nyina beto krata no emu na so manfo beka ya ebra coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19 dani kontonkuru ya beda mansa komu ewo eye 2020 no emu no eye oswafo a enkane na ohwe eye apomdisems Yewura kwakwa agima manu ode ne foni abetoa so manfo beka ya onkonkoto nuromra no odobu sika no na eno ene nei otwena ko gyina mra nim na obekyekyerem se enkane sa atem no a COVID-19 ebae no enema bi ekọ obra na okoto nnu no sabire na empanifo ebehwem ti ode Yewura no abeto the spider Dwubo ekrata no anim na the spider Dwubo ekrata no anim a ode Ghana PSC His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Gonja dehye wode nimfoni abeto krata no emu na ni nyina ene se bra na oye so na no State of the Nation address no obo bibi so se kataise proye kankan ni dream se etu ase ne no ena mampani ase tumu nkyene a eno nam so ama the spider Dwubo krata no ede nimfoni abeto krata no emu na enro adapani behwe Ghana mrahye bidwafie na ene edom kumandom kese ni nyina ebra osahene afenyo marking wobo modin a omde menken koko ene bayire ba mrahye bidwafie a ekoye banta no na no enam so ebra okasa wie ye pe na dom kese ba no den yewura ma yare gase afenyo uduabuo wa nim se eba koko price here adwaman so yade a eso ate se hum na ko ba ne sen de nemudi koko aba yi a utututu Ghana for aninti weka no yaka despite the Democrat no the minority leader majority leader nyina wode omofoni abeto kata no anim na okọ beaches ahodo no a ene emabunu a wonom ewo ho wonom aye jobless na chese onya adwuma wonom mutu anwea ewo baabi ayitu anwea ene beaches ahodo ano okompo ano a na okase isi emabunu no wonom enya adwuma anye wo ho into my bicycle despite the Democrat and omofoni aba
yento aso na yanko the Daily Post na wo hwe front page hanmo a ni nyina fa South Korea ene Ghana president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama omofoni na heda hanmo omo sign MOU ni kama pa hwe esoro hono mo so a Iran to amane ewiase afa na nyina se monya kradwe na oil no sisi ana ebeko $200 a barrel. And also babeye ohaw kese edi amaye pa. Government introduces sweeping reforms to strengthen transparency and public lands administration. And also Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Yusuf Suleiman, Nifoni Nedaha Odi Ensemi Atu Eja Efe Woko Ayanko Konu Sevano. Yes, he gets access to water after 20 years. As sector minister commissions newly built water treatment plant and also at the Hanomo Fefefe and pay Daily Post ekruche ediamaye.
Mamimfa the daybreak the Democrat and entrance freedom in truth eno mabudin kese. Now the Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what the infoni abetokata anymore. Ena Obama ne se enei ukopie mu obokunu ni patamu entokwa no asama ne homene so ewo sampa mampani acheche ensem no daybreak the Democrat na ode osahene ewura afenyo market ode infoni abetokata nanim na mrahye bidwafie se ne papa yi wo hahan na ni cheche ensem no efa enema bo a osusu se akosoro ani koko price no wo hahan na nipa okasa mrahye bidwafie a wode infoni abeto a ode Ghana photo sanfo honorable Castle atoba forcing wode infoni abetokata nanim na mrahye bidwafie na minority no ebo ensem bi so omo echese report bi esese etim eba beto dwa e na obusa se where the report day or the question mark abaho ode osoafo no abeto animu na Dwumadie bi ekoso a eno young lawyers forum na eno na awura lawyer Sandra Frempong ensem bi antene de eno enam so ama wasi we ku efere se GBA wadi nimfoni abeto krata no emu ewo the daybreak the krata
ebusuafo yemfa the achievers afento aso na wo hwe front page hanomo a minister for health oda hanomo fefefe akando nimfoni na da ha na nyina afa 4 million Ghanaians battling chronic kidney diseases. Health minister discloses as recorded cases among young and economically productive persons. Sa the achievers. Kidney yade no any liver hard drain wo men
enya no nko am se sakrata no ye nya na o ka apemfo a omkọ awo so obo figure no but am se krata ni aba na mehwe ewo other news portals no ena na mehwe enti no apart from some of nya kidney no wọ́n so omkọ awo so a wọ́n ma no eno so ye bi enti ye be se mpanimfo fa ne mamu akwam se obi kwa kwa obe fa yafu 9 months na okwa wo so na omma no ya na imu obrema ho mpanimfo enhwe na mpacho wa wi
na memfa kakra yi entwa so wo hwe esoro mo so a o se applications open for we cultivation unkita licenses say juma
no we no manfo ayo ma dwe se ye benom ye de be
yenro ai ba boa ye
marijuana we na ye bedua no eye se omo gitumu omrase bedwam ese ye menom emfa medi nkwase asem se bimpreduasa na mum ye dua de aye nro brofuduro eba ni nyina ne ade na ye wi wom what I say but doni oshiwi ba ni wi no oshi no o won limit ye wo de asu amom so omonhye what I say if you say omo hye de adwo because of snow na to wo ho but ye be before na ye wi ahye ye no snow bi anto ha but ye no a ye mfa nya de sese ye de anti de ye bedua no en hye wo ho wo beje lances wo mo beto wo mo dua ni nyina no hye ɛwɔ hɔ a aban no ɛdɛ mu nyɛ sɛ yɛbɛduase mu mɛhye wontie dɛ meka no nyɛ sɛ yɛbɛduase mu mɛhye mɛha amane mu yɛ so ɛnu yɛde bɛyɛ nduro nti
ma memfa wei enka ho na ɛyɛ interior minister ne mfoni ɛna ɛda ha no Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka ɔse NDC's father for all attitude leaves grassroots angry after AI-powered mass security jobs disqualification. And only in Samoa Anope the achievers at the Abbey.
Yeah, me Anope. Unim say interior minister. You know, or more security service. Nipa 105,000. And one ekofan krata ya hwehwe omu nipa biamu omu qualified but when say aban say 5,000 people betimi afa
ya honte
ya nkata ni bi de bai
ya be she boy ye be di
nipa na say over 100,000 enya de betimi afa afi do de nchichiri mu aba na omu nkosi dabe enti munim say nipa 5,000 na mu betimi afa ena mu nipa bebre ma ebirim kwa ewa ma
e na de asiye
eko wu ya enti yempani for ne omma na emam na ho because obewie school na obefa sa obi efri babi kasapen ni nkura na se ne obeduru nkran wa fa sa oha we nyina wiaso na nipa over 100,000 yentimi
ya teso abayi hwe omo ababewu na de eja mark atwo afi bia so a ye be kai sa de no e ya homtesem
ne mamemfa eye Daily Democrat anu intwa etoy na ode prosidom society ne yewura Christian tete yehunu ode nimfoni abatokrata animu na eye amnesty chief wono na wode kokobo ene adesrede ema eye IGP ese wonhwe na eye appeals court enima bi wo ho a entwa yie to wonhwe no mfa nansi fo no mfa hyehye pa engu akwan ma ode yewura Christian tete yehunu ode nimfoni abetoa na Ghana mampani Owura John Dramani Mahama kopiem wo South Korea eno ye hyehye mapa ekoso to ne eye Korea president no odo mfoni obia bu coat kama ho de awoni ntini mampani anhye fugu na o hye coat se de be betima cover ne ho nyina enti ode ne mfoni abeto the Daily Democrat telbo ekrata emu na kopiem wo atebubu a obo amane ya o se kopiem wo atebubu a enu 3 crops ya omu duadua we ba maduase ne empanimfo akosi nkonwa a wo hwe se enua edua na bekọ nanim enti eye CEO a wono eda no ene empanimfo asinkonwa wa ha wabom amane na ode eye osofa be de kire hwe nsase ene obo ade ne pass honorable Yusuf Sulemana wa ba amane se aban ne ye hyehyeye se de be ya ebetimi aboa na aban sase ankofo nam sagu akwan so na wono mafa na aban ba gine nyina ede aye aban enyuma na ode amana do oda Bank of Ghana no yewura John Pandit Tesiama ene ode nimfoni abeto ne nyina aye eye gold reserves ho sensem a ene yokom emrahye bidua mu a aye daja waboma mane wa ha akirikire mu na dem di twa eto kora eni na eneyi se ukopie mu ewo eye Ghana sansa ye di Ghana mantinti ne Ghana commercial bank wonum abomodin adonate eya 300,000 shika de asupport equal friends JMFT na omo de behwehwe eye yare ahodo mu a ode hu foni nyina aba the Daily Democrat
Ebusiafo eye kro wakata no ni pensem mu na menua bema na agimai prempe yesi nkonwa na ye de asom mu no nti ye besra mu ye stream live ewo Facebook mpacha wo kwa follow like share na fa wo comment February eye Great Commission TV GH oko YouTuber the same thing and all our social media handles no bomodiana ko na DH na jawo comment ewo ho na ye besi nkonwa na ya kenkan edia amount. Up next, eye beyiwano. Obeyiwano anase wuyiwano. Wuyiwano ana wunyi. When ya a channel a besho pa. Ebusiafo ye try ya ho sima. Si ya ba. Na naji my prempe or the beyiwano at the besope. Yaba isia.
Ano ni adafo meden chason kon ade ma obi biara odam efi ye Time Herbal Center mene kwanchafo a mede etru Time Herbal Mesha na Time Herbal Mesha mede aba edwamaso obowura do so heba shop pharmacy shop bia okwa obenya bi ato na etru ampese twon komopa Time Herbal Mesha no kwasɛm sɛ ɛyɛ aduro a ɛboosti immune system no ɛsupport immune system na ɛyɛ white blood cells ɛne red blood cells no ɛsupport nkɔmmoa no ɛma no nya ahoɔden ɛsoronko bepatwɛ wotie na ɛyɛ bi a ɛhɔ a na woyare yare bi bɛbɛ bia na ebi abɔ a waduro ɛyɛ baako pɛ aduro no yɛ Tam HH herbal mixture anaasɛ ne capsules ade a wonya bia ebetumi aboa papa patro baabi wo ha abonso ho na nsu fitaa ne finase na ɛba wo ha abonso nsansa na ebegugu nase wo ha abonso nase na ɛkeka no obi okrampa after the menses no obonso nase betumi ahyehye no obonso na nsu asɛsɛ nka wo na ifinase ɛba patro wo no Tam HH herbal mixture anaasɛ ne capsules bia bɛboa isa wo ha we nyinaa ɛde afiri so ma aware so emperifo so benya nsani yebunu be na yenka na sam ye ka na so obu obaka so mato adurabre emperifo so ko dwa mienu a na hu de eba the sent na so yo ba na se wutie ni a na kan fo Tam HH herbal mixture ana se the capsules na kan fo edama sanso abeme bo ha no ba be ko din pasogro efiri na sen ko no bonsi nsu fitaa ne firi be ma na eba efiri be 5 days ko na nsu na ni asesa na ya brownish color na ne be ma na ebuya ne ya na ne mu ahyehye no obu okra okodun so kran pa yiso kodira fikire be bi na wafe ne sen na wakwa akodun so bonsi be ma na ahyehye no na ekuro abamu obu ane de no watriti ekọ ne so ho abonsi ne mu na eka na pe kwacho ye be ma na wutie ni a ekuro na eba akopɛ unya Tam HH herbal mixture anase ne capsules na ya dia unya bia ebetu aboa papa ama wonso wetumi adon ho be ma bo abonsan sansa na begugu no ho o abonsan asem modu no na ma ho ase kokodui no wode nsa beka no nso ya dia ongu bibia ewo ho e ba toto Tam HH herbal mixture anase ne capsules no bi na anokwasen se ya dia mo no no eboa ma esisi bikadua no na anokwasen se eyi sa ho we firi ho no se ndi kaka na e boost immune system no a support na madane da no wonya ahoɔden sonko atumi aboa wo abonsan wa akra ofi base fi do nwotwe ekona na obo ha okudare ensum ho abonsan donso na wonya ena moja firi ne be ma na eba e pastor won nom se do bia e ya de bi sa ho ha we nyina e de firi ho e de ama wo enu achi wa Tam herbal mixture ena wo fa ba bia time enam dwuma sonko Tam herbal mixture e eye malaria fever unu bia malaria fever e ha pa they send down na kwada hospital ye do ko na ye do e ba men ka so de oyare ya ne malaria fever wa mra Tam herbal mixture e wo ho unu nu bia de boa mo tuma didi e be boa mo tuma nu nsu be boa mo tuma adonso ye ri o kompa better video so na manka na su so do na ekọ sanse yankopon e na se yare ye yare se furu yankopon nso de bia Tam herbal mixture mu e ya dia wo nu bia e betu aboa papa obu abo sna na wona na ehye no ne honam na igwa no obu okran pa okotoketa so a opri koto ha na opri koto ha obu okran pa se ye tru na ya to me nanso malaria parasite na eba ni padua ma e ya how bebre e na e de brewo obebu okran pa otini ka se e be so be nsa ohun ni mejani ana ohun ni menses into wanyam opako hospital doctor be na lab no na malaria parasite no na do so e woni padua mu the same like of us how na e de abre no e pro ba no Tam herbal mixture ni bi no afina sa how we na efiri ho na ekọ nipa cho wo ba na wutie ni a Tam herbal mixture da enter now ji wo ba ho fa fu na so ma akra ni fo ono na ontimi no Tam herbal mixture ni bi the no echi na ya dia ebetumi aboa ama watimi adon ho the number is 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 and no mem ha ubu ra gas herbal pharmacy shop a de bia be ko bia men ka se ni to do bia keke so pe Tam herbal mixture and as a Tam HH herbal mixture and then the capsule say ya dia unya bia betumi aboa empere percent takra na akokọ ekese na so takra bwa ni de fina kwatre kwa wo ba num adu na do ntini mo ka wa num adu nkwa pa nkeye the center make up Tam herbal mixture make up for the amount ubu obati se ya ka adu nwa simsi
Ewurade asom dwinka obi bia o hwe me Dwumadie na yedi ni osori ye sori nyame ye pagya nyame ye nyame kase
de na wo yera sa men sa he back in here chi di kwaye
once again me din the addition here na naje my prempe was soma for paloni live on Great Commission TV baby ya do ye peyiwa no se jane hyewa obeba beyiwa no se eja no hyewa obeba beyiwa no abusua ene de na me no ka ho asem se ode waso no ani nyina ahwa nanse nema bi koso a ata meshi ni anka ebekoso akoso ne no na beyiwa no segment so se me no mienu se me no eka ho asem unu se nanse road accidents adoso esan krofo bi negligent nema bi omo ye nsem fata wa kwan so a driver fo bi a wonom etisi achi ase ya no mo ahyi so ma twe asrew so ma eden yu utimi hu etisi se akra hwera no man ne ye hwere ne no na me no mienu ye beka ho asem binya accident ya o my Ghana any Africa and obi anya accident ya instead of say ke be frɛ wonom a ɛyɛ o masodie ye be pɛ number bi afrɛ ama fire service for and se bedru ho se ambulance for na ye so bedru ha na ya twi phone na ya di twa de wawu no ana se de wapira no ni ya tutu ombotom ni ye mobile phones na eno na menu mienu ye be se ɛyɛ hwan asɛde se at the moment ya obi anya accident no ɛyɛ hwan asɛde na menu mienu nkomo a ye bedie no eno na se ebere so ne ebia homatorofo no a wo de wadwenkyere ba beka Dwumadie no live now do wadwenkyere ba wo hwɛ road accident any nipa akra ye hwere wo no a transfer mu na eyade a se yamfa ne mapa amu akwan mu anhwɛ wono ma mo ye qualified peoples a wono esese ye mom ntete na omutimi di lorry si akwan so oman de yesi ukɔ wuro mu a wo ye de romfo eye sabre wo ye man na akwan bebre na enye doesn't mean that wo bia on qualify bia de ka besi kwan so no akoto akra gu ama kra hwere mo nka efise enhwehwemu a National Road Safety Authority wono ma ye kyerɛ sɛ accident bebre na afi ya driver fo no drivers munni ho a ye ni ho munni ho a ye ni ho ye ne mu na ye adwuma no ba etop da bi a ɛwɔ sɛ ye ka ya dwe kyerɛ mo without fear or contradiction wo mu so a wo mo tena car front na driver ni komirika o se driver to yegu ye driver tete kwasi anyom ne kwasi ankombo na o de ase driver no na driver no so o ye call no o ye sei ni nyina ka ho bi na ema road accident ado so ama akra ye hwere om no ese wani nsese ye ka kire a driver fo ni bi negligence ni nema omo ye ya wonom hwere akra enya sem ketwa Road Safety Authority wonom hwehwɛ mu a wonom asan aye ne se afi etwa mu 2025 enipa mako 2949 ena omo hwere omo nka ewo nkwanhia mu 2949 ena omo hwere omo nkwa ewo nkwanhia mu na safi ba ko pɛ na akra Ghana fo akra 2949 ahwere omo kra me pa cho ye kwaya na se bae afi ba ko pɛ 2005 from January to December at the na National Road Safety Authority wonu dia betu dwa se enipa wo mu nam akwanhia so ehwere wo mu enkwan 2949 afi 2025 pe eti menu e ka say o ma hyase e count from 2020 from January Sabre e wo March o mo count edu December mbesa da betu dwa eno de e be 5948 ne ye kone sana enipa enam akwanhia so ewu basabasa ehwere wo mu nkwa edi wo mo ma hwere wo mu nkwa no mo de betu dwa no na tese wo mo prepra kwa de yanka nanu nanam so ama menu mienu Ghana ho Dwumadie so beyiwa no segment so esemenu mienu se Bible say adechi wo eseme ye ne osoma ame na adwuma eti menu mienu eseyen se ye oman papa na ye som wo man ne kwampa so wo ye driver ni unim se America awoko san onyonko hu nse se okosa America no yense obi adwuma ene se efre bibi brofo kakraka Toyota Voxy ye bi no frɛ na akokɔ nketenkete ene akokɔ akɛse ebi no frɛ na Vieta tese akra to Kumasi ye de 4 hours no 2 hours 1.5 hour no aduru aden oya akroma driver we akroma kyese car ni dwane nti na kyese wo so wo de wayi kakra abata ho na wo tunkrofo ogu mmirika tenta mfaso bi ani so mmirika tenta mfaso bi ani so adwen bi anim eno na sesam no mienu ye kan ho asem ehwehwemu a National Road Safety Authority one my back say a driver foko overspeed overspeed nan krofo chocho mo kachi misan ho masan ho just challenge ye kwan no so no enya bonta emu so but enkrofo be yo ma just on we mekwa ko yi no me kan ni dwane chewe enu na nam so ama 2025 pe enipa 2949 atwa nananum nse do na sankrofo we ya wo mo bransuye so mu du asamado na amonche ebuso o se de na de mo ba ha ma na ebe no mbebo na nam o negligence so enama wo bi obetima president wo sofo journalist mention them LMC tie enu na ho akohia se minum mienu ye sinse mo ebrekutire ni ehwe ba bi asusu ande bode hono befa na saa de ye panipu masibre se ya anya akra ehwere no enya sem ketwa ya na yesi obi ayira ya na enya omu nyina na nkrofo na awia om obi wa na wanya accident but na busuafo onim so wanya accident what must say na busuafo onim so wanya accident nti obi wa wawu na aban akomo mass barrier efise ohun na busuafo na mfoni na monten so ya hu na busuani wa kra firifie ese okwa adwuma ba na driver ni bi entete ye pa ne se wanya o se de hin na ya na ya me yan so se DVLA mo minim obia na se etimi man license obia na se etimi man license hwe enema bi wo a ese se ya de Ghana no bibia de na eji adamudie ne na sefo mpacho hwe screen so hwe akwanhia hodo a asia ama akra nam so ahwere wo nkwa na mebusa o se accident sia eye hwan asede ti mamuni na woni ntetiye no won na ye na asede se okoso bi a wanya accident nim dabi wonim se ye wo ye kurasi se ye nananom wo mo ye mmere na omu di omu mpani mfie so na se wo mbekọ omu kra ati a yen ya yatena mmere wane nkokora nche no ube se na wa frɛw nana jeman prempe me pacho mami nsuo ukoma ni nsuo a wonu wakuno ana wonim enti wanu mo munni ntete wo obi a wanya accident ho na sankrofo yi instead of some be frɛ appropriate quarters no na onu ankasa eyusu onu ankasa na dwe obreka oni ntete wo obi a wanya accident ho enti oni akokwa bia na onwuye nanso se de okọ ne nkyɛn no se instead of so obetre ne konwa na obetre ne namu no na watere na furu so na osu nkwase asu sa ewia no de ko jam boboliti no te ambulance mu na oye dede ni wura ofisa nka oni akono nka ne kra onyanwuye but ono ankasa ntete a woni na wahu nyansa anwene ese eyade esese otimi frɛ appropriate quarters won a accident nkwanhiasi a eye o masede se omutimi duru ho ema oni akontimi survive no onye o na ono apply ni common sense ono apply ni common sense na no esese menumienu ye hwe ne ka ho asem so ya anya enchiri baba boy sobo ye nkofo nyina bewu na o masa one be president one be minister one be MP nkrofo ewu sen se 2005 nko a enipa 2949 ahwere mo nkwa nkwanhia mu a mpacho 2026 unim de eba accident na doso ye yoman bi a ye wo akwan ho problem but untimi mfa Easter ho nwe pan no se ye wo akwan ho problem ti no chese ubetwika na anyhow no wa be boss yakwan na enye ho an ka chese yakwan na enye me pacho yakwan nye no pacho obia esi kwan so a wode nkrofo kwohwe ase unim ka atwi na wode bo ho asafo hene ese unim ka atwi driver konkwase America twetwetwe asera kotena si achi nonsense driving ontimi enhu nyansa se meso akra nipa nkwahye mensam ontimi hu se nipa nkwa ne boarding nyankopon se de bible se de First Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16 there no ka wose munne mo otoma boden enti mun hye onyankopon no nyam mu nipaduam etu ya driver ni ne se passengers eba betena wo ka mu a eye nipa nkwa na de amano so SSL wo ya hwe yie se de be ya be se nipa na eguka nu wo omoye breadwinners eyobi wo fa eyobi kunu eyobi yire eyobi mpra eyobi teachani eyobi sofo eyobi maame ne papa eye obi a okọ wankọ ama se wankọ ama efie jadum na wo isase wo umfa so pebone na contembrantem wo behu se wonam kwa so atrotrofo especially waawafo no opentema san ni nua ho akofa nipa e wona nim bran no hwera kra no no nipa ba akopɛ no at times kura che say driver no kura bi kwa no wangu na innocent people a womo ethical no mo akra fie so womo kwadwuma no ana womo tu kwan akohwɛ wono mabusuafo no all of a sudden immediately at once by force no akohwie omagu ena de ba ko esese hye ne so ne say baabi a accident SSC no etasi wo ho no ya oman ne mfa bibi ngu akwam ya na asase no ohia mpata bi wo pemoja bi na anom eno ti esese ye de enema gu akwam samamre ne amane bi e wo baabi a accident sesi a eyempanimfo asede se wo tu sa na mo no ye wo particular place bi wo ho a accident SSC wo but in spiritual realm no ya na sa bibi wo ho a opemoja anom enti at the any time biano accident SSC but ya dwen ko so aside driver ni negligence no there is something in spiritual realm say some penifo do menasi from no hwe na no na metwe wadwe siso anopai say enhwehwemu a National Road Safety Authority wonum aye 2025 nko road accident a edin manfo adehye akra konse do eye mako empim mienu ahankron ne aduanan enkron empim mienu ahankron ene aduanan enkron empim mienu ahankron ne aduanan enkron eno mo konse do 2949 ni nyina ya driver phobia won eco over speed overtaking unnecessary because me were fact and figures because road National Road Safety Authority wo mo hwehwe mu na me no di hu nkomo enti yen ye mo yetirimu nkasem wonu ma ye o masede so mo ye hwehwe mu no mo de figures ebetu dwa wo mo no mbo sa mane only 2025 per from January to December enipa empimienu ahankunu ene aduanan enkunu empimienu ahankunu ene aduanan enkunu 2949 ena ya kra wo mo konse do through accident eti ye mienu se wo do man no se the Great Commission TV eni mo adwumayefo kofa bae wonu mo mtoto niema wo mo do man ni nto wo mo di dwumadie ya to di se Ghana ho do dwumadie live on Great Commission TV ko Facebook ko TikTok ko YouTube ko bowram fast Great Commission TV DH ja o comment ni wo ho eberepam wo ba ya mansa ni mpanimfo trans obe read ni nyina de ama live be you an segment ni na naji my prempe wo so mafo palo ni medi anopa yi ebere so ni ye bie phone lines no a esemenu mienu se ye de adwenkyere ba e o be you an segment so na nyema ye deliberate on it no for our adwenkyere bra na ye de be ye ni hu nkombo na ye mpa oman enkwanhia ehu pomasi bre se de be ye betimi aboa na enkwanhia eso bete National Road Safety Authority wo mo ye omo education no na ye so enam kasamfoni ni kasafidie ene de ubonkrata mu educating crop for say accident na doso nti omanfo enhwe na omo nya careful DVLA enye obia ene sese mo man lances mo ne no mo fa ne mfa tete papam Nyase oba ya Goro Boys inti Goro Boys Goro Boys ni jejeje adamudie na obi an sem pata wonim se obi wo ho a nani enye obi anani nya untimi ntwika but esasa damudie ene mfa so pe boni inti ye be hwe ne ye de ama oni akọ instead of say ye ba kwa hwe nani so ye be hwe na adwenim bebre wo ho a se be mpredua se won so a shekod na adwene nya adwuma eto okotena si anati a wono no ni wura fi ne ho na no na sese mpanimfo ene me no mienu ye dialogue na ye hwe ni ade ne magu akwam aha na ye kan kore no beyi wa no segment sin Ghana hu do Dwumadie so aha na ye kan kore no with that fear of contradiction mpanimfo asade ne say timamuni wasade ne say ye bia ho mana fo adwenkyere bre Dwumadie so live ade hye hin na naje ma prempos ma fo paloli abusha ye di nkoma fa accident ho hwe o screen so hwe o de hwe accident ahodo a akoso a ya hwere akra mpempem ankoma eno na me no di nkoma no pa ise ekoba ne sei amai babi ya beduru ni ye ya na ye nya brofo ne abeka ade oman ya okan brofo na anim nyansa ye ba be press conference abeka brofo akese enkosi aga si enya sa ne mai na ya mfa dwene anyame de tu yetirim nyansa anyame de tu yetirim anya dwuma apply ni e di book a da chinchima boy sobo hwe basis ahodo a ehihye basis ahodo a ehihye enra me no di nkomo efa petrol tankers a etofomo a na omanfo no afa ade na omde ekwakofa eno na sa ne masei ena great commission TV Ghana hu do Dwumadie so beyi wa no segment no ye can without fear or contradiction na we careful na utwe hu free sa ne ma no we driver ni a you have to say we sound mind enya say no answer with the car sequence keke na je say wo na onim ka atwa je say e man to nyum bro ma na ka sa kire o je wadwuma yie say o driver ni say passengers amefro car no a wo no yire no ma ebuada o girlfriend wan hwa no ajao so obi say bibia unyama no enu ti na sese hu se de otu ka mu a ono so ekọ no okọ adwuma de otu obefa ka na okọ adwuma se de wo ye adwuma no enti obi amfa nyansa nya na adwuma wo man num obi ade nyansa na adwuma wo man num a wo man befa ne ntuma pafura wo ye driver ni ye adwuma yie wo ye adwuma National Road Safety Authority ye adwuma yie wo passenger so akotra ka mu no enya se driver ni communicate na wo hwe but a driver fo ni bi wo kura wo akatira ni se susuko speed no na odi watem ena car ye front a enye nipa bia na se otena front because otena front ye tena front with purpose stop wo be catch driver say mass America na wo kono you have to stop but obi wo ha okotena kwa no oda driver da passenger da koto ria ne be ria ha ne be nyanko tata koto area ne ba oria no ne be nyanko tata eno na ma be du ba be yaduri 2949 Accra 2025 wo my Ghana mu na say ye 32 population Accra na say 30 million population na minua na say afibia 2949 efiri mu a but send ye beka 2900 efiri mu da bia enfemiansa chi no send ena ye beka abusuafo ensem seyi na sesem no mienu ye hwe ni edi hu nkomo de na sede se wo ye driver ni a hwe na ye wasede se driver ni wo ye passenger na akotra ka mu a hwe na ye wasede se passenger enkotra front won kotonko te front na wo tonko untimi kan tia driver se basa America na wo koni jai de nti na megina America so won ma ye o masede National Road Safety Authority won mo de abetudwa ese 2025 pen Accra Consiedo nam kwansia so 2949 he screen so na he de etwagu na se ekoba ne se ya de ka eje tom ka okosha mnam unnecessary emfa kwam de okwakoto amnam de ode kobo obi ka mu de ode kobo duam tese adwen na seye to extent say wontimi nya control emma na adwen no nya bia ma ne body nenu na menu di nkomo wo hwe screen so a ya were hosem na nsen ye ncheye nansen ye ncheye ensanwa mu road no so bus ya ejatom but driver ni mate ni Nyankopon hira wo sa driver ni mate no a bus na ejatom a wo mutimi save akra ni nyina mate ni no wo de twede ebo grass ni ma ne nsa ho twitwae but wangu akra bi anhwere ne nkwa abadaye adoye se ne sese enya de ma ye ho utie mi anopai o hwe mi anopai ye beautiful lansan for adwenche be ka Dwumadie no live Great Commission TV Ghana ho do Dwumadie so nie segment na me no di hu nkomo no eye beyi wa no eja ne hyewa beba beyi wa no na ofra enya temdidie se de number nto so na ofra enya temdidie ye kire ya dwen ye pe san ensemu puma sibre enti ya dwen kire na wo de beba kwan be ne emfa so asa na matu betwa hwan na nya na adwuma yi na hwan ene na adwuma yi ofra san komo na nimi ni se ofra san komo no fi se asemba enipa na eka enti se ye de line to so na ofra ena mesere mu se ofra ya kai se TV volume ni be ko fom kasa wo phone ni so ye pese ahwefo ne atiefo epese omo te wonka adwenkyere a wo de be ka Dwumadie no na ya pese ansem kuma sibre no ya na hwefo ne atiefo pese omo te wonka enti ubedwum TV volume no no akasa wo phone ni so nkwanhia hodo a ekoso no minua se yanhwe ne yansi ano ne ya de hu okwakuo wo se hu na ya samadanko kwakuo se hu na ya samadanko what must say enuti ya the line at so 0557 730028 0557 730028 0557 730028 for adwenche beka Dwumadie live beyi anu sunye 0557 73 me pacho udini baby a okasa free beyi anu sunye live udini baby a okasa free me pacho udini baby a okasa free beyi anu sunye live okay wantimi anyina so pacho san free bra 0557 730028 0557 730028 0557 730028 ye din komo afa kwanhia hodo ai me bacho udin ni baby a okasa free beyi wa no so ni live udin ni baby a okasa free udin ni baby a okasa free beyi wa no so ni live udin ni baby a okasa free 0557 730028 0557 730028 ye din komo afa a driver for woman negligence san hwehwemu every National Road Safety Authority woman na den hwehwemu na betu dwa say accident a hodo a isi no majority fault ni fi drivers over speeding unnecessary and hwem memo ma say free 2025 January kosi eye December no enipa wo nam akwanhia so ahwere won krato na nanem nsie do no eye 2949 ye share afiase 2026 wo mfa data ne metu dwa it is 2025 pe na sakra say ahwere wo nkwa enam nkwanhia so a na say 2026 ya share kosi December na esan buru sa na 32 million population na me pacho da bia say 2949 hwere om nkwa enam nkwanhia so a wonu mu a enyare wado om konse do beka ho a pacho oman no sen ne yaka sen ene yaka eti aban ye wadwuma yie aban ye na dwuma yie driver ni ye wadwuma yie passenger ye wadwuma yie timamuni ye wadwuma yie 0557 730028 for adwenkyere beka Dwumadie no live beyi wa no sunie eja ne hyewa aha na eyi ano bowura mo Facebook TikTok YouTube Great Commission TVGH comment share nefa wadwenkyere ne eto ho 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 for adwen kyerɛ life ɛwɔ dwumadie ni so for adwen kyerɛ tie di akwanhyia ɛho nkɔmɔ National Road Safety Authority ame anya ne nteɛ sɛ ame ate asɛ sɛ accident ahodoɔ is the drivers wɔn hwehwɛ mu ɔmayɛ if drivers ɛkɔba ne sɛn ɛna driver yɛde nipa nkwa hyɛ nsɛm na ɛsiane sɛ education no na wonim sɛ wanye ntetie ne yio sɛ yɛtirimude o sɛ ɛboapae o sɛ yɛadwembɔne o so adane ohuri a mogya mpa wo tiri mu a wode da bia bɛhwɛ mogya go mente aseɛ medwen ho a mente aseɛ ɛno nti ɛna beyi wa ne segment wɔ Ghana ho dodwumadie so ɛnneɛma a social issues a ɛfa timamufoɔ ne ɔman ne ho no yɛbɛtena ase bɛgyina ha ne yɛaka ho asɛm na ado adwenkyerɛ ba yɛka accident nkwanhyia ho asɛm na yɛka na nɔpa yi baabi a wohwɛ me firi biafo adwenkyerɛ bra ɛwɔ 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 abusa sɛ ofra na wama wo TV volume no ɛkɔ ɛfam na wakasa wo phone so ɔmanfo a wɔmo hwɛ ɔmo gyina abɛv ntentan social media so wɔn mo ɛhwɛ etie ɛna ɔmo hwɛ Great Commission TV anɔpa yi wɔ Ghana ho dodwumadie segment ato di beyi wano so no wɔn pɛ sɛ ɔmo tie wadwenkyerɛ no enti wofra na wama wo TV volume no ɛkɔ fam na wakasa ɛwɔ phone so na do adwenkyerɛ bɛka dwumadie no yɛdi accident ahodoɔ ho nkɔmɔ na mebusa sɛ saa accident si ɛhefoɔ na ɛsɛ sɛ wɔ nipa na wɔanya accident no ɛhefoɔ ɛna ɛyɛ ɔmo asɛdeɛ sɛ wɔn kɔkɔ ne mu na ɛhe na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo sɔ na yɛ hwan asɛdeɛ na mesrɛ National Road Safety Authority sɛ yɛ mo asɛdeɛ deɛ a momfa number bi nto dwa national number bi ɛnto dwa sɛ obi ho ɛka saa obi abɛtumi apiki phone afrɛ na immediately na motumi aduru hɔ aba abɛkɔ nipa ne mboa na nkɔba ne sɛ obi a onni nteteɛ ɛwɔ obi a wanya accident ho na wakɔ instead of sɛ wɔbɛtwe ne nam no apoa ne nan instead of sɛ wɔbɛtene ne ti no wakyɛ na furu akɔba saa deɛ a yɛbɛhwɛ akra bebree na ɛno na yɛni abra no pa yi a yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ adravafoɔ asɛdeɛ timamfoɔ asɛdeɛ passengers aban na asɛdeɛ yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ dwumadie so live Great Commission TV so nie beyi wa no segment na naje my prempro so mafo palo me na me no di nkɔmmɔ no pa yi enti fo adwenkyerɛ bɛka dwumadie no kogya comment on Facebook Great Commission TV GH TikTok YouTube Facebook babi bia social media handles ahodoɔ ni nyinaa kogya comment no ho every person can the amount 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 for adwenkyerɛ bra dwumadie so live na yɛmpɛ ɔman no ɛne saa nhyehyɛ nkwanhyia ɛho nneɛma yɛmpɛ ne poma sibrɛ ɛho ahia sɛ me no di saa nkɔmmɔ yi ti me hia wadwenkyerɛ no pa yi wo TV volume no jom TV volume no na kasa wo phone so na yɛnto nka na fo adwenkyerɛ bɛka dwumadie no kogya comment on Facebook ɛne social media handles ahodoɔ no nyinaa so Ghana ho dwumadie so ni yɛdi nkɔmmɔ fa accident nkwanhyia ahodoɔ a esi ɔman Ghana mu yakwantempɔn ahodoɔ so ɛna yɛdi saa nkɔmmɔ yi ɛnti mɛsrɛ sɛ wobɛfrɛ na wode adwenkyerɛ bɛka dwumadie baabi a wohwɛ me firi bia mekyɛ wa nɔpɛ baabi a wohwɛ me firi mekyɛ wa nɔpɛ ni mpɔtam hofoɔ nyinaa so ɔmo nyinaa ho yɛ deɛ sɛ education no akɔ mewa sɛ ɛkɔ paa ma hu sɛ wafili ɛnti mehia wadwenkyerɛ no ade abɛka ho 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 na do adwenkyerɛ bɛka dwumadie no live yɛdi accident nkwanhyia ahodoɔ no yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ enti anɔpa yi sɛ yɛ ɔman no yɛasɛdeɛ ɛne sɛn ɛwɔ nkwanhyia ho adrabafoɔ no ne yɛmfa ɔmo mfa nteteɛ mu yie yɛ passengers ahodoɔ a wɔnom kɔtena torɔtorɔ cars mu ahodoɔ no yɛbusa wo ɛsɛ ɔmo nso education bi wɔ hɔ ma passengers ana ɛfisɛ nyɛ obi a na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔtena car front kɔ car front deɛ the sound mind ɛna ɔtena hɔ ɔtena car front sɛ ɔbɛ prompt driver ne sɛ masa sɛ deɛ wotwi car no nsɛ sɛ wotwi ne saa bi sɛ woso nipa nkwa tinyɛ sɛ obiara kɛkɛ sɛ bempra duasa na adwen wɔ fam na wakɔtena front sɛ nipa na dɔɔso a yɛnnim deɛ ɔyɛ papa ne deɛ ɔnyɛ papa nti na yɛn nyinaa afro car ne gidigidi ti yɛntimi nka nkyerɛ driver sɛ masa speed na wokɔ na ɛsɛ wo stop da bi enti ye be srem panimfo se won fa hyehyɛ mapa emfa nwa kwan se de be ye beboa passengers deɛ na take am sɛ ye a driver for deɛ na ye take am sɛ ye se de be ya san kwanhia hodo a ye hwere akra dodo mu no ebetumi atwa 0557 73 00 28 0557 73 0028 0557 73 0028 now do adwenkyerɛ abɛka Dwumadie live on Great Commission TV Ghana ho do Dwumadie so segment na yɛdu so ne yɛbɛyi wa no ɛyɛ hwan asɛdeɛ hwan na ɛnyɛ n'adwuma yie na hwan na ɛnyɛ n'adwuma yie yɛdi nkɔmɔ fa accident hwan no pai accident ahodoɔ a ɛkɔ so ɔman Ghana mu si ampa sɛm no kuma sibira da chinchiri ma ba pɛbɔ ɛsobo education bɛn ɛne yɛde ma drivers passengers timamufoɔ car owners wɔn nyinaa wɔn asɛdeɛ pepa so ɛyɛ maintenance service wɔ ɔman mu ɛyɛ very poor yɛ maintenance service in terms of your cars very poor wobɛtena car bi mu na seat a sugar seat a sugar na sti ahwɛ baabi sti ana yɛ behwɛ me baabi sti ana dane me hwɛ me baabi sti ano adane me hwɛ me baabi na ayi no seat no ebuba na ti saa ube na ukoto dwe ɛna driver fo nso a motena car mu a mo seat belt no me send one ni yamam ɛyɛ wo ankasa wo nkwa ɛna wo de to asani mu no driver ni betena car mu instead of so bebo seat belt no wo hu police ni a wo mbɔ me na nagyema na wanya me ana ofi abayifo na ɛyɛ o ya careful sanya ma wenya ketenkete no maintenance culture ɛwɔ ɔman mu very poor ni nyina ka ho bi ebi ɔha na nya driver for no kwa though majority of drivers no ɔmo negligence ka ho but maintenance instead of say ɔbɛcheck in oil ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ bibia de na kwam no ɔde ka ne sikwa so ɔpentem contemporary ni nyina ka ho bi me pache udin ni babi a ɔkasa free beyi wa no so ni live udin ni babi a ɔkasa free me pache udin ni babi a ɔkasa free beyi wa no so ni live udin ni babi a ɔkasa free okay pache udin ni babi a ɔkasa free udin ni babi a ɔkasa free okay right enti me pacho wantimi anyina so pacho 0557 73 0028 0557 me pacho udini babi a okasa free be you anu so ni live me pacho udini babi a okasa free udini babi a okasa free be you anu so ni live me pacho mon check ma me why say network am mon check ma me udini babi a okasa free okay eti abusua enkomo a yedi ne no eye accident ahodo a ekoso o man Ghana mu maintenance a driver for mu ni sound mind DVLA one mom license driver ni betena ka mu police ni a ommo ni seat belt san komo we ni edi anopai Great Commission TV sunie me ba cho social media handles ahodo ni nyina so okwa bowuram Great Commission TV GH Great Commission TV GH for adwenkyere ko gya ho odu adwenkyere ko gya ho a ebrepam ya trans ne discussion na ya mansa be kenkan ni nyina e de amount e wo Dwumadie so Ghana ho do Dwumadie so ne de me de be sum sesi ya na e beyi ano segment e na me de be sum so pa me pa cho udini ba bia o kasa free beyi ano so ne live
nana jima unia be ma ko brand ni
dili mpa cho yenko
de akwantu sama mo kan de e wo free da hana wo konkoko a
okay
drivers with this speed ni challenge pa mo ko kwan anya kan ketwa eti police for no me anu so mo aye ni say that speed do be tan o mo need you say there yo chale
yeah
you don't want speed you do ana but drivers na bi jawo jeje mo chen ana mo di bia show mo nta na ma ko mo bri ni pa na e tika adu ni hu
first na 1 cd say I 5 cd no kure
ya police for inform hu o mo so mo kan hu bi iti mo ka sa mo mo chi mai
mate
Mune nyame nya adwuma.
Wonso ni nyame ntena ho. Nyankopɔn hyira kwabra dili papa bi. Nyame hyira wo. Wo hwɛ me free manya tigopo. Manya tigopo na wo hwɛ me free. And I'll do call by 0557 73. Okay, Abushafo, on this note, my main fast that's no a man na lam lilamti. Wabaku koni ni wabagenge. One yemi producer papa bi. Nachiri by an assistant. Nachiri by a slim girl with a Coca-Cola shape. With the may bomb ranesa and be bahana antisana. Joyce Mensa. Obojumapa, a contemporary mumpian and don't be answering in Hohaba. One no aye na bedi achiri. Sanso ena eye kwasifa Richmond kwasifa usojani a obe media or a cameraman na bedi achiri eye Kingsley. Sanso ena MCR eye miankasa mi nuani trinity se bamudan nana ya papa bi opare nana ya o do opare na tenso matweaba opodwuma papa ena sanso ena editor papa bi Theodora ID we yebede ma amama kai maame na oye Ghana flag Theodosia oko what I say amama kai o boduma pa Nyankopon nhira no maame fast da sonko emma ye general managers wo ba so no otomrosie nana ya hene wa papa bi babi a wa wo hwe me bi Nyankopon nhira no pa metia wo sanso na memfa asedam yiremtema siedu emma kofa bae Apostle, Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson. Papa, nyame nshira obabi a obi ade oye no, nyame ema no enkoso. Once again, me din di ade hye hene nana agiman prempe. Wosuma fo palu ni. Me sorry sui. E ma kasama fo ya mansa papa bi. Me be president ya no aye vice. Ye be set record. Great commission suni. Ade hye hene nana agiman prempe mi si ha e chia mo pi. Koso mo fidi na. Ya mansa ne mpanimfo ebedi niema aba pontin sense no mbebuso na mi sha bebre
Wakwaba at the Dr. Mensa Heba Clinic. Dr. Mensa Heba Clinic, many penny quanchre for me that Dr. Mensa Heba Clinic, ya no. I'm a haunted din and ask my body being Dr. Wonder. And no crane say, or more name Dr. Mensa who was able to say, a baby drew, I de can department depending on Alice. We Dr. Mensa free more in ye. Nanun Suntino, I may do me dear or my gun and money we are seeing now, I couldn't anymore directly. And Nunti Sekoba say, Bibi how fire lay on our young high din it now. Emma didn't do ya, Copimo said best or crowd there, not just why I'm from Moswopi. Ye can ye will be drew. I try to see Bibi, I will be a Canada who was him. Say ye. Now, also Dr. Mensa de Areda. Yali be one more better now, watch it. And I what din was oh, Nasa Yali de. Oko Dr. Mensa on no more home beto. But what you watching yet na no more, my dear baby, a dog on a you. Mr. Baby, I will be our heme sabri. And yen behind that, yes, sir, Yali bet me a Joe normal or Brabon or Shebre free on them. Yali be at 80 will be a for nichly more Dr. Mensa Heba Clinic. Young Crabatan Ebu and Craibu Kumasi. Baby, I will be answer per se ye delivery service, dear Druby Brewa, ye bit me their bro. Not ye, and Nick Casemba woman say, Wabrabumono. So Bob Bra, Nasa Norma and to 2 years my war. Na e wo sawo hwe wo hyebrim na hyebere ne hwehwemu no e ho no mo na asem wo no obi simi dem ye Kristo niu na Dr. Mensa de wo kan me ye de na ma hwe me hyebrim ene ni ti a wo twam ne se ye wo bibi e fe ne sasa a yetimi di ni panya maka ho asem a won so watie mi ahwe me a wo mpe waso nye wadwen se wo pati sasa na bedi wachi a hese no ma bebrebe wankasa sikato nsem wa na hye ade abebi a enye yi ye wo besi sable bi kura mpa woni kapre da wakanso mu sa no ma we nyina ye no ma ye fe ne sasa ebidi wachi a edi wunya so ho obi wo no ma ne ho ofe oba wasi so otimu se nka we de nka oba kama otobrosi e obosi kama enso no be ma se ne pe ba ko mienu eno ano no wonfre ne biu adwuma na obekomu a ne yayi na di obi wo no mo nso akọhwe adwuma bi a ne yayi na di chese bibia obeye bia ba bi obi a fa obekọ no nko a wo fa onko de ya eye tumi edi wachi a wanhwe ya obeje ho achinyi a wani beba ho so no wanyina duru bra o kwa no na brabo mu no wanya no ma bia na se boafo bia ma obi anyi wasutra obetra ho no mo saa do nsa hye odem ni fam a long last na no ma ka achi edi sasa bedi wachi a ese wo no ma bebrebe ne oduro bi efe ne sasa duro ye dwale ne nenson wo oba na ba ma u dwale se duro 7 days ya setumi bi di wachi ososo daye basa ana wo bibia enye yi wutu kwan na se bibia wo ya enkoye ma osikasem ana wabrabo mu no ma di wachi a dwale sasa duro unya dwale bi si pe eno ano no wade wo ho ena obi wo no nso obi na num se wo kasa senti ya na efiri mu ba no ya na enye kora o enum kankan ya yale fon maka ho asem a senka wo num a wo ba kora a wo no wo no eni se obi a halitosis yale yi ha wadwen no ye waduru a wuntimi ma ya so ye kora ba bia obi a na betumi asende waduru ebi na aboa obebribe ena mo amoma so atu egu nubone so omo nom se wo ba wo num nubone na wanom wa ba bia de na du no ye de na kodi chia wo de a wo be ye ne se wo be frɛ Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic for se doctor menso me ba wanom nubone a ma ba bia wadu no de nyame ya memo ya sei ye waduru a wo de fra na dua ne ma ne di a ontimi nkodua ontimi nko nubone no ho biu se bibi biala a ye nubone a oba no watu agu so wo no wo de frɛ yen ye be ma waduru a wo de be fra na dua ne ama na die enti e ma ne hu kura na a stopping bibia wo ye woda ache ono no wo ye wani da so awo na fom tinyame boa na se wo na wo ba ha se wo ye saa de na wo yera wani so ade hunu enti mesro hwe Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic ya chidi kwae na bibia fa saa no ma we si hu nyina no ye mmoa wo na so fa ntom apefra na wonnim de ntra nyankopon kan wakoma ma wo hwe me saa bri me de me ka da me si obi wo no mo a na nyame pe na boa no enti bi o chim ni TV to wo no ma na beto Dr. Mensa kasa so no wati say doctor yi mate ne nka che wo enso me nko ho no mo na nyame aka wakoma na wafere ne aboa wo enti saa no ma we ya na nyame betimi afa so aboa wo wa anye ne saa na ye moto what se kokosachi echi na mesi mi da ya obehu na se no ma akọ e de etia wo enti Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic no ye wo ho no mo se ye beboa wo bia ba bia wo bia wuntimi ma wo de answer number na egu screen ne so no wo frɛ ye ne a na eduru ese fata se wo se ye de brɛ no na ye de abrɛ na won so watimi enya wayalesa ana bibia ehia wo no na ye de abrɛ na aboa wo emfa ya semu yini number edidi dwuma e wo Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic de edi kan e 0244 921269 0244 921269 anase 02711735551 02711735551 yada mase da se na ye besan ehia bio
enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dina tia ni se na edro ni tie na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade e wo ni padua ni muntin mu ama ohu atọ kura de dika oba bi wo ho a okomfikyiri a ema edro a wohia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho obekọ a ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wohia victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ufichira akwa empa ho kura eno de achi a obi wo ho ani ti ne ta adwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma mu kwa adwen mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba ɔdɔfo mesrɛw so wo ho na wonsɛm ka adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonam ro mu na esi fom no kura ewew ana ayetufo sɛ de edi fom ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kan fama wo onum victory asa no ma ye bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de ɔtɔ ho anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ home wo de wo home a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye wo ni padua no ɛpra wohia yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no no ye ne basa eya victory na me kan fo wunya victory bi no a ebeboa wo se doctor de wato aduro so sane a ubetimi anom victory na kan waduro won nyina ne se se wadro no na abɛnom a meat aduasa no anum we so na abɛnom a no anum victory no so achi meat aduasa wo ye ne sa bibia abɛde kama ma se wo nase tata wo ye agya ho adwuma mesraw adura me kamfo ama wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw nipa ne bia danse a ye pese ye fa wo madanse na tie na se wo so koto a benya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi nyini mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mena ko be 12 years di man nu nduro kan mojeduru 5 minutes de trim matutu ana se na meti TV ntumi na mehwe ne mu se omotan dro bi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ne mi mtoduru sa ba moduru no asa moduru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sa no me didi afi bi no mo se didi ya na afi insa na afi bi no ntumi ni di bi afi mi di ma edrubone sa bi semi anu so no ntumi didi anu so mi gba mu sa afi de anu so be du bi no ntumi ni di bi afi mi hu de me nya me na mbiti edo no kan wo TV so a na me kutu bi ni me no edo no anopa ani awiane anwumre no ande no si afi nyampara mi no adibia ntumi didi mi si afi na toilet me ko ya black masa modro no die edo ni ye na nyame nhira mo
Aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains. Nda ne kakra me so. Ti me nya me menses no bosom ni ma. Me bre pa me brankasa. Me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bibidro ha na makoto. Ba bia me we timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so. Ekoto bibidro me timi no abi chese. Na victory ni de in fact I don't know. Minim de wo mu de. Me koto obi me tie advert no TV so. Sada na me sorry anwunre na me koto ye. Na dana me say ade yi to me paade mu no. Moja tropa yi to me paade mu. Ti me twa to me phone no so kura say ha adwene a. Enka me de betum aka ho na ma hwe. Te say se wa hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi. Te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me paade mu no. Me nya mezi se no maduro e ma me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te se ni nyina flow kama ti victory tie mintimi enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasha mo me so abasha na eduro ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone e na aba mi nipadua ma be di atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ne se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afiru nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 eya victory mkunimdie ne ade bremu
ebusiafo yedamase se majebre ama yetwa ye ho aba bebe yedru no ye ba bedi Ghana komo Ghana yeyo Ghana kanko and Ghana impuntu ye better say also wo de wadwenkyere beba ye Facebook numbers na go screen so momodian fa de bia ya me advocate say wo de won sam eba ana wo messages eba mesre eye ana mama kasa no ho ate se na be ya ye kenkan a an obia akoma ebeto ne yem na make actual say we call all our social media handles now and yes streaming live for hono mo me pacho a Great Commission TV GH okwa follow like share na fa wo comment ebra na ye be kenkan ede amount anopa ye dia mejeso e ma kasama for ya mansa sabre ye ba bedi nkomo nansa na me ne openi ye be hye ye nkomo twetwe na se no mo ma me mfa aseda piesie mfa ma ya boafo esanse se omo ni hono mo a dwumadie no entumi nwie peye eno ntine mo ma me mfa aseda emfa ema omo yade be na etete wo yade be na how say stroke heart diseases diabetes asthma poor blood circulation waist pains spinal cord problems or prostate enlargement and now be mayono na endimwa Mr. eye asya ba kope eye Hola Savior Herbal Center ai omo de ebidrona na omo te yade no efri honomo me pacho obehu omo ewo ashaiman omo ne access bank no na edi inhwe ne mo fra omo ewo 0240 409 991 and I say 0200 623 038 and 0576 656 658 na omombua na yade na etete wo no enfri hokra akwentro wonsem so pese wotu kwan efa won krata ho ene enoma bia ebaboa ama wakwentro no aye successful no make kanfo eye go same travel and tell e de amaw bomode ana hwehwe omo na omomboa o Dwumadie omudi eno binie eye student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, eye sponsorship bank statement for all visas, birth certificate, business certificate and a passport me pacho bomode ana hwehwe eye go same travel and tell na omombua sene be ya wakwentro ho enkrata samunyina ebekoyi omo wonungwa kantamanto a great commission building mo bomodi na woso omahoma ne mo 0244 425 804 hwehwe omo akira kwan na omo embua Media school ben na wo pe edi ama oba ewie SS we wie eye university na ope media school papa bia akwa me pa cho eye ba ko pe eye the Aya Media and Professional Institute and na me kanfo edi ama wana pay eye 4-month program pe ai na we wie na wo toa so akwa enim Dwumadie omodi ebinie eye digital literacy, financial literacy and if media literacy se wo ba no ne brofo kan ebesipi na edimu a me pa cho hwehwe eye the Aya Media and Professional Institute. So we betumi atro brofo no the communication skills no ebetumi flow very well no me pacho hwehwe the Aya Media and Professional Institute no omombua omo Great Commission building na emo omo be eye St. Michael Primary bomode ana woso omo ahoma no mo 0544 713 929 na omombua anope maybe sawo toothpaste ben and I would twi say lale kwe for de ni bi na wakwakoto a wodi twi wo se eno nti na tokro na wo se entumi entwa fita no anope me kanfo eye enagard medicated toothpaste ade amawo bomodi ana pa bi omodi enda wodi twi wo se a na wo se na ye white wo kasa obi ni gina wo nchen ye onko nechi onko gina be bi nka se sise nka efi na enu ba na enye ni kakra o na ye digu ani ma se da bi Enagard toothpaste de eye papa wodi twi wo se a enka na ewo wanum no eja wo wanum no eye kama pa se wo pedodo etu ana se wa wo kwakoto bako na de a me pa cho hwehwe omo kira kwan omo wo eye prempe mat eben eye hair center ewo well filling station ewo osu efe wo ko eye Hana stores ewo Power FM osu obenye bi ato and efe Great Commission nungwa kantamanto also ba ubenye bi and Farm Global Ventures eben eye Nance joint ukwa also benye bi and efe the more ewo ho bomodi ana woso omo ahoma ne mo 0244 425 804 Nyame engosra ewa woso a wo pe school bi amama boa wo amasa engosra na aba woso no etumi edimo na wo asofodi no ejina ye ya eye school ba ko pe na me kanfo edi amawo eye Apostolic Order Network Ministerial College bomodi ana hwehwe omo kira kwan kosesa omo ye ebinie eye Apostolic Consecration, Ordination of Reverend Ministers, commissioning of lay ministers, ordination of prophets, training of evangelists, and a faith training of church leaders. Omo the premises of Unique Icon International School behind Royal Ravico Hotel. Nungwa if you to me afre omo was 0246 819 345 and 0500 200 033 3 adwumakwe adama sif sika femu na omaso masema no pay de Ghana wo dwumadie de somo wo afidie kese so na mesan aka kire wo say your WhatsApp line no 0538 761098 momodia na fa won sem no fefa ho emayen se na be ya dwumadie ye di no so betumi de wadwenkyere aba mesrew adwenkyere no wo de ba na wa ma eho ate kama de amayen se na be ya bibibia ebe ye fefefe na yeso yetumi edi eho enkomo bibia ye duru no ye bedi Ghana enkomo me pa chow bomodi anafa o notebook ene wo pen na jot ensam beto honomo ai na se na be ya obetumi ede wo comment no aba na ye di dwuma anope ye ba be hwe eye NPE oma assure Ghanaians say ye wo adequate fuel I bet to me a sustain eye fa Middle East and tokwa ekoso no ho no ene nti impenifo ababa bekasa efe so eye SIM card re-registration no when ye efe na yasha say yes sir this is the third timer yes sir re-registration exercise na na pay ye bisa say is it enough say ababuama sa bukata fraud and semano to etwa na answer na me introduce me guest no me bisa ma me nka bibi kakra emfa ASM registration no exercise here nyame aduma yes first quarter of this year 2026 and ye shas here na me bisa o empenifo enhyehyei papa be na oma ye egu o edi amaye because wo hwe 2011 ye shas here na ye yes sim registration exercise no omo kira system na omo dey verify subscribers no omo information ade no na eni ho omo encounter that problem no na serious pa second one so omo maye de Ghana card no ene ye link ye de maye this time so yes I be ye be so sa enhyehyɛ ya omo de gu akwan mu efa sim registration exercise wa esi wo 2011 the year 2026 so yes ababa register yes SIM card information minister for communication Sam George e de ababonten ye bisa ebeboa ema bukata no eto atwa na esan say ye kan say ebesi eye fraud ho kwan so obehwa this momo wo ho na wo sika na yi fraud nsema ekoso obefre eye network a wo use wo complain and obe lodge wo complain e de amomo no ye be kire say wo sika na say ya withdraw na number we na withdraw eba ne say e na sa number no etumi withdraw sa sika no efi ye account mu because omo ka kire ye say ye de Ghana card and ye link e de ama na ye link a obi ni ho obetumi use sa ye account no etumi di ayisika sisi an ye hu ne eko eno nti ana no pay ye sinkonwa na me guest anope eye King Wise Tovie Nyoku mpacha ye correct Tovie Nyaku or your Deputy Communication Officer Lejokuku constituency edema NDC amanyoko no ono ena no pay ene netina se na ye di enkomo all correct sir
madam. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure bibi aboko de
Nyame adom
ya de radia se mpacha na ya na ama wonde so kakra e de amayen Lejokuku fo ho ye omo ho ye
Lejokuku de ho de boko na ye Nyame ase say he gave us the gift of life.
Sure.
And we are here again. And the people of Lejokuku are in a very expectant mood. And rightly so, because 2024 election, Omuba house
massively.
The vote Omuba boom, 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 boom. More than 30,000 gap between Baomiane and JM. And they are very, very, very expectant. Omo hear a lot of things, and it is in their right, because that is what they voted for. And so I can say they are in an expectant mood. You understand? We've not gotten there yet. We are still in the process. Ubia benya dia open. And me, the America said, I want them to be more patient with the government. They should trust that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any MP, Honorable Benjamin Ayikuna, any the MC Israel Ajiti Uchenma, that is AKA Kuzo, they are well positioned, say, like their heart desires will come to pass. And the only thing I want to plead with them is to be more patient and a very, very expectant mood. Ghana will better and all of us will enjoy.
We thank God for that. And pay and someone ye babedi hon komo. Middle East and Tokwaya Kosuya, yet ye baby a journey home. Now and Tokwaya omode ashisha so din. Efa ye fango ho and sen semono and NPA penny for ababekasa. Omotra ye adequate. Ewo hono mo a ebetumi
to their own advantage. There is no shortage of fuel, but because there is war going on somewhere,
it will affect us.
It will affect us.
Yes.
Even though it's not affecting us, they will take advantage and say, "Oh, it is affecting us," and they'll start hoarding the fuel. And if they start hoarding the fuel, what it means is that more people will start looking for fuel, and then the price will just shoot up.
Sure.
And that we've seen how hard the Ministry of Energy, the MPA, President Mahama, how hard they work to reduce the price of fuel from almost 17 cities to now, it was less than 10. And when these things happen now, if you said, Ebimu akko 11, Ebimu akko 12.
But this week, you say, one shot a bear page 15 cities. If I don't know,
Yes,
you
yes.
NDC.
No, I just say NDC.
You can stamp on it.
And just say
Because
NDC.
we are here to educate
Yes.
our viewers.
And these two issues, no, like I want you to see, sir, if we remove the war, then there is no need for us to hoard the fuel and create artificial shortage. And now, MPA came out with their communique that no, we have enough fuel.
Yes.
Diesel is around 5.3 weeks to supply us. Petrol is more than 6 weeks. And so, why do we have to panic? We have our own reserve. We don't have to panic. By the time we would have exhausted based upon what we have, we could have looked for more.
Right.
Do you understand? And so this is not an issue where any businessman will just take advantage. And then meaning Ghana for. I know Ghanaians. A businessman will look at this situation and only thing he can see is to hoard fuel and then create artificial shortage. The price shoots up to 15 cedis and then they start selling. Then they cash out. Meanwhile, there is no shortage. Until now, MPA4 are come out. And the first issue, which I made mention of, is the war.
Yes.
But recently, Trump came out to say that the war is over. He came out to say the war is over. When he went to that Florida convention for the Republican Party, he said it's over. That Putin called him that he wants to intervene and blah, 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 blah. And so the war is over. And if you see how the war went for the last 10 days, they target strategic places of the Iranian military because they infiltrated them and bombed areas that they could not stand up. So as it is now, the state of Iran cannot fight back. They cannot fight back. So there is absolutely no war anymore.
Which means fuel
yes.
Will be okay.
Exactly. So that is the main issue. We are saying that we have to allow businessmen to take advantage of the situation, increase the price of fuel, and then we will suffer at the end of the day.
Okay.
We should be able to love our country more than just taking advantage and making money. Because where we are right now, we say we are resetting Ghana. And I'm sure, most Ghanaians have joined that chorus. And so we should not allow certain business practices just because of their money to take advantage of the system. And I'm very happy, MPA has come up with that assurance, no one should panic, no one should be in any despair. The fuel will be available. We'll go about our normal businesses. So, any idea we should be splitting our heads over. And I'm sure, as for the opposition, they are ready. Opposition, they are ready. They want things to get a little bit harder for Ghanaians so that they can use the opportunity to take political advantage. And all these things, it is you and I who will suffer at the end of the day.
Okay.
Because the phone price go up, you know how the rippling effect will be. What will be the rippling effect? Drivers will increase prices of what? Transportation.
Okay.
And if drivers increase the price of transportation, that means that the product that we buy here in Accra and other major cities, the prices will start going up.
Okay.
And then the inflation that we are proudly saying is 3% will start shooting up again.
Okay.
And then you and I will start squeezing the little money we earn. We start squeezing to buy some of these, and then life becomes difficult again. So at the end of the day, it is not in our interest to be projecting and be speculating, there will be fuel shortage, because at the end of the day, the ordinary Ghanaian, you never suffer.
Okay. Sisi ano yen hwe ahyeya no energy ahyeya no measures ben no mode egu akwan mu efa ye fuel no supply no.
Oh, if you read the statement coming from I forgot his name, but he works at the MPA. Or see, even
is it Fiako?
Yeah, I think that's the guy.
Yeah, Edmond.
Yes, before even the war, omo nhihyeyi wo ho to keep supply at a certain level.
Okay.
Do you understand? Let me say, if you ever manage a business before, and you use a lot of supplies for your production, you don't want to wait. Say production a bit call from order for new one.
Right.
We call something reorder level. Hey, Bia, you're using your fuel, I cut 2 weeks, we have to reorder. And before that 2 weeks, no, we had already know where we are getting our oil. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Em said they do it every 15 days of the month. Until 1st to 15th, no, they have to order for the fuel to come back to that level. Nim say BBC within the next 4 to 5 weeks, no, obia benyani fuel, everything will be okay. What you say? Until Sanchez M say it is very important for the MPA, and they have put that thing in place. Once the fuel gets to a certain level, no, they have to reorder to keep more supplies. And the idea that they do to make sure say the fuel to run our business and do our daily lives all the time.
Okay. Sisi ano yenya GDS your adequate fuel. You see, and mami who the potential issues are. Osha ebetimi epejanimo. Although no, a fuel supply no is secured.
And America, the first one is the actions of the businessmen.
Yeah, and also accounted very well.
Very, very well. Because omuna omukita omusika, omuna running business. Anything to do to maximize profit, omubeye. That is how businessmen do. And even though these actions are put in place and there is a little speculation, then the fuel will just start going. Now, you and I, let's do this mathematics. They started bombing Iran some 12 days ago. Bombing everywhere. Before that, we have our supply level in check all the time. Okay. Once we know say our fuel level is going to, let's say 2 weeks now, we order for more. And then we even pay. What you say?
Yes.
And even if the price increases in the world market, we have locked in our price already. We are safe.
Affecting pricing
until we go and buy with the new price, no, then it will now affect what we will pay here. What you say?
Yes.
So why is it that we have not gone to buy to restock, and a little speculation, then fuel no prices are paid? Why? Did you ask yourself why?
No.
Because businessmen take advantage of the situation. And it is the same with all, even our market women do it. Time now, President Mahama, what's the name? Inflation was around 23%.
Yes.
Now, I pay about 7%. Then it going down. Then people are still asking, inflation is down. Why are prices still?
And tokwayi ye order fufura price no will shoot up.
Exactly.
And to say inflation abafem and na kanena was so see abafem. Na more edwedifo no mo nte enyoma so na still more catch the yen timemufo say all stock into no that's a still a price no na body maya
and the savage of capitalism. The savage of capitalism. Businessmen be a point be much more profit no. And that is why when you now it's linked, that is why we have our regulatory bodies to be controlling them. MPA should be very, very hard on them. Should be very, very hard on them. Because if any filling station sells price beyond the price that is approved, they should close it down.
Okay.
They should close it down because Adia, as I explained, if it becomes hard, you and I are the ordinary people who will suffer. Because there is no driver who will bring goods at a cost of, let's say, 6,000 and say, you pay me 5,000. Once you pay that 6,000, the one who paid the 6,000 for the goods, he will spread the 6,000 on the goods he brought. And that makes the price of the product expensive.
Right.
But if the goods are brought less than the this thing because the fuel price is down, then the cost of the product should not be increased. So these are things that are likely to happen if we allow this institution. So the NPA regulatory authority must be very hard, and national security too must also be on their case. They should watch them all
closely.
Filling stations that will just start increasing their price arbitrarily. It is an old stock that is not being affected by the price. We should look at all these things. It is very, very important.
Right. What do I know see na yedi I know see what NPA in sensemi so no. What can be FA traders no in seminar. See na nioma yatete enioma so no mo monti nioma so no measures ben na aban edegu wo say you say wo still na nioma no wo turn abode a measures ben na aban edegu a you betumi ama sa adwedefo no enioma no omate so because I home say
this side because I want say I say we are in a capitalist system. We are not in a socialist system. And the ukoton wo adie 5 cedi. Now ba ton for 50 Ghana. Obian to me yoshi because that is the system. You see, the determination of prices of the product is by the availability of the product. Until the product is available more, the price will come down. But if it is shortage, everybody is struggling to buy it. The seller will do what? Will increase the price so that those who have the money can buy. What you say?
Yes.
And that is how our system is. But I think, sir, some of the economists know they practice both the socialist system and then the capitalist system. Government will come and say, hey, share your product with tissue. Yes, sir. Okay, what happened in the Kalabuli time?
Yes.
It's exactly how the mentality of the Ghanaian.
I
didn't know. They will hide it just to make more money. Just to make more money.
It's that more money, nobody hearing.
Exactly.
And they will still complain.
That is the Ghanaian. And it is a very dicey issue. And I think, sir, civic education, if we love our country, even though you think you are making profit too, but I tell you, go hospital. And that is where the nurse and the doctors will also remember, say, you did like this. Then they will also train back. Then the teacher will also be doing his own in the classroom. And then we have become a savage state. So that at least some of these things, our conscience to tell us, say, if we don't do these things for ourselves, we are doing it against ourselves. It is against ourselves. It is not against anybody.
Right. For Ghana ho do Dwumadie na waso eguso a na wo hwe no na enkoma ye twetwe ho wo anopai efa NPA almost say fango no de ye wo bebre nti mo a makuma atu mo ye mo hyehye mo say ye ni bi no monto sa entro semina ina engu na fango no bebre na ne yewo na ebeboa ye kra ma ye ho atoye eno na menikin wise atena se anope ya ye di eho enkomo no ye next topic no ye hwe registration exercise nyame adoma first quarter of this year ya ye de hye so no aso ebeboa ama fraud insensam no eto etwa ana still na ye be market time kin.
Yes.
Yes. Somewhere there. Me do not want to say na. Because when you educate, you register your SIM card. 2011 and you shall see NCA Peninsula. The reason why NBA Anya successful no was not more encounter the challenges we are almost system no almost me no for verify. Second one also my link your Ghana card. And also check you and nipa kodi mo like area kata by way ye de so in fact and to kwakra ko as say na eya hopte. Sisi aya da shore ya Minister of Communication Jata
Sam George
Aba bekasa say nyame aduma yes abe register your SIM card but I quite remember abra NPP amanyoko no wo aban so no na Esla Honorable Esther Owusu na oye Minister for Communication. Na omode sa enhyehyei edigu akwemu. Mekai say ye Papa Sam George data ebe criticizing say ho hia say ye call register yes tese o cancel bebre fa I minim say wo kai asema make na ye da sori ya Sam George Ababonte. Honorable, I salute you this morning. Say yes I akodi sa line 10 mu biem asa ko register your SIM card asemi say na ekono
yeah me that say before me address the main issue of SIM card registration re-registration Sam George the criticism against the Oslan it is the reason why you bedroom this particular point say we have to do registration
okay
because there are two major issues and let's say two institutions involved.
And then on cost na omunya na clear yeah.
We see Asemno is also at two levels.
Okay.
Okay. Your friend BB verification. And your friend BB validation.
Right.
What do you say? Now, who work school da abra work class 1. You will be your friend register.
Yes.
Register.
Your body present say. Now we call no.
Enti your body uni hwa.
You be mark your absent.
Yes, pepe. Enti what happened? See your digital system, digital environment. Enti digital technology has enabled us to have what we call unique identity. Unique identity. One is our thumbprint.
Right. That is the biometric.
The biometric thumbprint.
Yes.
And udi
kokromoti
ade share ink ade share paper so design and a pattern na
ebe draw
no eye wunkwa in this whole world.
Obian to me anyisi.
Obian to me would no ye only to you. And the second one is the people, the size of your people. Because of high advances in technology, we're able to use cameras to pick the exact size. What do you say? And that is also unique to only you. Would you know? It's not like mine. It's not like even your own child.
Right? Ebisa.
It is unique to only you. And your friend,
Yamansa.
And we link the pattern of your biometric bra would it check in so and say camera picking we link it to Yamansa biometric people and then the thumbprint.
Okay, two no together.
And if your friend Yamansa and we enter into the system then it will bring all the details. Your parents are these, it's link everything and who to be using sa add the yes search and it will bring only you Yamansa out of a million of database.
According to say phone here
exactly
we use
your fingerprint to open it until obia fingerprint able to open phone.
Right.
What you say? And I mentioned two issues, verification and validation.
Yeah.
And this new re-registration we want to verify. Say, who Yamansa no? Any who biometric they are finding you people side near taking no. A woo kasa. We want to verify say a woo. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the validation is a little bit technical. Technical in the sense say a woo Yamansa. Who see who person who use phone? You need SIM card.
Right.
We will register that SIM card in the name of Yamansa.
Okay. With all the necessary information attached to it.
Exactly. And say MTN to usim mawa 0244 whatever. Then it is linked to Yamansa. Now we need to validate say Yamansa that is linked to that SIM card number.
Okay.
Because the SIM card number is also now unique. your mobile phone number is as unique as your thumbprint and the size of your popo.
Right.
So you see 3 levels of uniqueness to only Yamansa. So now we validate say Yamansa ni pupu ni thumbprint no ni same number no way.
Okay.
And that is what Sam just seeks to do.
Okay.
That is what Osla also should have done.
But on the time,
she just collected the data.
Okay.
Of your people, of your thumbprint, no. They didn't do verification and validation.
It's not cause that fraud.
Ubetumi akoto SIM card 02444 blah 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 blah. You register it in your name, all right, but it is not linked to your identity.
Okay.
And anybody at all who gets access to that SIM card can use it to do fraud. And if we go into the system, we can't trace the person.
But what about those who use their Ghana card to register for another?
Because that's what I'm saying, sir. We didn't do this back-end validation and verification. And the NCA, National Communication Authority.
Yes.
National Identification Authority, NIA, sorry.
Carbon.
And the telephone communications, they don't talk to each other.
Then?
Yes, what Osla did, it means that they didn't validate the data. Say, this SIM card, Midima Yamansano. When MCA check that particular SIM card with the telephone number in their system, it will be linked to your thumbprint and your people, which is your identity, which is an identity for you. That connection, that is what Osla didn't do. And anybody at all can have access to SIM card. I bet me a frail and defraud you. And you go inside and you cannot find the linkage. You can't know the person because there is no validation and verification before the sale.
Yeah.
And that is how come we are saying, say, now if we do that, you will only have one telephone number for the rest of your life. And if you have another telephone number, it will be linked to it. So that makes it 2. But whatever happens to anybody on that line, we will link it back to you.
Okay. Okay.
Do you
yes, Matthias, yeah.
And that is the new registration now, Omudiba. But on the way he wants to do it, you don't necessarily need to go and queue in any of those telecoms offices
to register.
Because the data is already sitting with NIA and then the National Communication Authority, and even under the various telecoms. So it's just a matter of saying, say, I've sent you this link. Is that you answer these few questions? You answer the questions and then they link the data. That's all. And those who did not take their thumbprint and their this thing, they must go and do that one physically.
Okay.
What you say? So once you answer those few questions, then they'll know that answer number no. This is your Ghana card number. This is your this. Then they link it to say health insurance. Your health insurance ID is with you. Your Ghana card ID is with you. They just link it, and you can use any of them. That is what Sam George seeks to do now, so that asadi where what it means say. Beyond to me, the telephone number amount or the telephone amount say use it to do fraud, because when you do the fraud with the number is known to an identity.
Okay.
So they will just type the number into the system, then they will pull it. We say Yamansa telephone number, and this is Yamansa. Her address is this place. And we her now choose you did fraud with this person. Then you come and say, until when I the phone number, yes, I you just say that is what it is. And Cecilia, our telephone has become very important in what we call the financial ecosystem. Our bank statements, okay, our online transactions, okay. All those things are linked to our telephone number.
Okay.
And to yes idea, what it means say, if any bank wants to verify, they only need your telephone number. Once they type in the telephone number, they will see all your information, including your address, because it is linked, verified, and what? Validated. So, yes, I did where. Say, nobody can just stand up, go and buy SIM. You can't just go and buy SIM. Because if you buy any SIM, it must be linked to an identity. Anyone at all you buy, it must be linked to an identity. You can buy thousands of SIM, but before the telecoms will give you the SIM, you must use your Ghana card to register. And once you buy one, you buy two, they will see that, oh, but you have bought one already. So it will even be a red flag for them. Because how many SIM cards do you need? Maybe 2 network. But the way the system is that we are even porting it. So person will use teleseller. Your same MTN number. You just port it.
That's all. Yeah.
You don't need to even change the number. What you say?
The same, just the first digit, yes.
So that's how it is. So these are a bit because it is very sad. Say, Obibe Freo trying to defraud you. The part that even kills me most is when you get them. They say, oh, must send you code way. Are you part of this network? Are you part of this? Must send you a code way. When you want to catch them now, then they will insult you blue black. That is the part that even pains me.
I don't know. The insults never. On so I on so to be the man.
Easy.
Me cry me liar. What friend me? Now Baba ye bukata some na machiwa. Na me come again.
They will insult you.
Serious.
They will insult you anyhow. And the last time I went to a certain company, and the receptionist, we were just talking, and she picked the call. She was answering the call. Say you are part of the EPTA of your this thing, blah 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 blah. I said, I must send you a code. No, what's up now? And then she said, what's sending? Then she just mentioned the book. Hey, madam, stop! They are defrauding. You are coming to say they are said they will create a WhatsApp in your name and then use it to defraud other people. That is something. So we have to be careful. After this exercise, your number and your WhatsApp code should not go to anybody because say or you do your idea and they check the number and you won't because you have allowed yourself to be valuable and gullible and they will use your list. I was at the fitting shop. They sent an old man. He sends the money. He kept sending the money. And so I told him that, why now? And when it happens like that, they play on your mind psychologically.
Right.
And he was hiding, thinking that some money was going to come. They were lying to him. And I said, old man, who here then? And then before he explained it, he said, sir, they are defrauding you. I said, Ampa. Until I send this card. I said, oh, he won't send any money to you. He has taken your 500 Ghana cedis for free.
Just like that?
Just for free. And I said, the money you are coming to pay for the repair work they are doing on your card. And then the other side will be.
And
then he was there, he was calling the person. I said, I told you, they've defrauded you.
Oh,
no, they will just block the check.
I'm going to wave you cry.
And these are the things we all have to help so that at least the system will be sanitized. Once our SIM cards are validated and verified, we know, say, every number is linked to an identity. Be it Ghana card, whatever it is. There is somebody who is known with an address that if anything happens, we can look for you at that address and find you.
Okay.
That is the main this thing. And yeah, what Osler did, and now he made sure people just and it doesn't even make sense because they are also it doesn't even make sense. NIA, National Identification Authority, when we did our Ghana card, they took our people and our fingerprint and everything, our address and everything. What you say? And the UPE said, "Oh yes, idea. You don't need to tell the telcos to go and collect the same data that NIA has already collected."
It's a double way.
So now what it means is that MTN, for national security sake, MTN, which is a foreign company, should not even have my identity. Do you understand? If they won't, they must apply properly to the authority in Ghana to give them the access. So right now, MTN has my identity. The only thing they needed was to provide SIM for me and then link it to Ghana card. The back information is with NIA. If they need it, they must apply to them. What you say? And in Ghana, we took a lot of things for granted. And I don't know why Ausla did that. Maybe for her own parochial interest. Because such exercise, no, is scam. You can't just go collecting people. You have to pay for the services, all those things. Yeah, scan any day now. Oh yes, I did no collected people's this data for a telco company which does not need it. Because if they really need it, you should apply for it at the NIA. Because that is the institution in Ghana mandated by law to keep our identity.
Okay. Me per se, educating Ghana for this time, majority of them say, queuing no koso. If we are not then about giddy. A whole to be not be mom. Because a show much and no counting a generated that national discourse. I will be yes.
And say the current modality putting in place for the registration and America said it will be a response to your phone. They are either Ghana card or the first one, then they must physically present themselves.
Yes.
But that detail, only the Ministry of Communication will have to come up with it. What you say? And the idea, we will all go and queue at maybe MTN office and now say
for long hours,
and then everybody is struggling to do no. And it will not take that form.
Okay.
And where idea you will do because most of our phone now are what we call smartphone.
Right?
Yes, most of our phone are now smartphone. They have the power of camera, the power of memory, the power of what we call multi media communication.
But what about a more smartphones?
There is a USSD system that they use, what they call prompt.
Okay.
They are Moody's and the scan.
Okay.
And the star 929 star this in there. Then you follow. You follow. And so technology has advanced from baby step to a mature stage. So any which way, everybody will be captured. And it's most likely not to.
Your final words this morning.
Yes. My final words. I do wait there, but I have to say it. We need power. No. A lot of people have expectations, especially the NDC grassroots, and they are very, very, very important in the political journey. This one is from my own party people. Forgive me, and I just want to encourage them.
Okay.
Say they should continue to trust the process. They should continue to put their trust and support the government. They shouldn't abandon it because say, they say Rome is not built in a day.
Yes.
One day it will be okay. So I just want to encourage them that they should continue to pray and support the party, and then the development we are seeking, we'll get it. The advancement we are seeking, we'll get it, and then we'll all be happy.
Okay. Ebusia for young common ayede ne mo emre no ayebe na wo say ye de young common no komotwetwe ne ye si anopay kin wise to vienyaku e dey that say me compare okro bi let me mama takrama no ho ye na tell it to me abo deputy communication officer Lejokuku constituency edema NDC amanyoko no ono na no pe wajibre ene ya baburemu NPA bosha o mahye na SIM card registration exercise ebe kosono all correct ya da se nyamishira papa ya da se ebushafo ha na ya de Dwumadie ni nyina ebesi ya da wa wo hweye no ase se wo hweye wo afifie ana wo phone so na wo hweye ana office kra na wo a wo de hweye ye se obade onhyira mo papa mo so amode mo comment bae no emrenti no yentumi ambo enrem but nyame yado mo tena yesinkonwa ye bekenkan mo comment no e di amamo na me ka kire mo say ye streaming live e wo Facebook and all our media platforms and me pa chokwa follow like share na ja wo comment wo ho na ye bekenkan e di amamo efe asida pc enkoma ye production crew ni nyina da bia me ka se me bobode na wan ha na me koja bi wo enti every esoro e beka ase no obi bia ode ne support e tie ye Ghana wo Dwumadie yi so no obade onhyiramo na onyemo kese anopai mi amede Dwumadie ho chia me meden ma kasama fo yamansa nyame yadomo a ochena ye bese esigunya atena se adosom ensama omotwe no sere ene abasa no ye bebo room na yedi eho enkomo makramo
right here beside me through the fire through the rain I didn't burn I didn't drown